Good morning, D1. Happy Tuesday, and welcome back from break. I'm so excited to see you guys at Zoom at 9 o'clock. Please make sure you come on time. That's going to ensure that we get the most out of our Zoom today. We're going to be reviewing expectations as well as coming up with some new norms. So let's go ahead, let's go through our morning message and look at what our jobs are for today. So first things first, we are on the Classroom website. Remember, you can also view your assignments on Google Classroom by coming to the classwork tab, and you see Tuesday, January 5th, 2021 right here, and you can go ahead and complete those tasks that way. But if you like to follow Miss Walsh along as we go through, you can do that as well. It is the week of the 5th through the 8th, and it is Tuesday, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. I'm going to scroll down, and you are going to see our Bitmoji classroom. You are also going to see our schedule for the day. Remember, you do not have to complete it in this exact order. I personally probably would, because it would be nice for me to see, oh, okay, I already did the morning work, boom, 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 and to keep track and kind of help organize my day. But if you know that you would like to do the digital citizenship portion before doing back to school emotions, that's totally fine. Just please, please, please make sure that you are completing your morning work before the Zoom, at least the Zoom icons, and then in future weeks your grammar as well, so that way you are already in the mindset of getting your work done. So just keep that in mind, please, and so that way you are also wide awake, ready to go for our Zoom at 9 in the morning. So let's go ahead, let's look at our morning work. First things first, you have your Zoom icons. And so we are going to do a review of Zoom icons. And so you're going to go ahead, you are going to go through, you're going to see, don't worry if you get it incorrect, because at the very end it will tell you if it's correct or incorrect. And so that way you can just clarify. So just keep that in mind. But you're going to go through, you're going to see the symbols. You need to tell me, does that mean camera off? Does it mean end call? Camera on? Reactions. And so this is just a quick little refresher. And again, as I said, after you press submit, it will show you the answers at the end, so you can see, oh, I said that this one meant reactions, it actually means this, and so on. And then after your Zoom icons little quick check, you're going to go ahead, you are going to click on the journal. And you are going to see that I've included a slide now, so it says the journal prompt as well, and it will be read aloud to you. You can see in the directions here, it tells you exactly what your journal prompt is, writing a top 10 list of your favorite games, then justify your number one pick with 5 to 6 sentences. So again, this is clearly laying out what the expectations are. You need your journal, which you have been provided one. You are going to give me top 10 lists of your favorite games, and then you're going to take your number one choice and give me 5 to 6 sentences about why it's your number one choice. You can see here, Miss Walsh has provided sentence frames and starters that you can use. I like many games, but blank is my favorite. Blank is my favorite game for many reasons. One reason why this is my favorite game is, and so on. So you can go ahead and use these sentence starters and sentence frames to help you make those 5 to 6 sentences. If I click on the slide, you do not need to do anything to the slide. It's just to help friends who need it. And so it gives you some ideas over here on this side. The pictures are taking a second to load. So when I'm talking about games, it could be games like video games, but it could also be board games like Monopoly. And so you can include both of those. I also have audio here to read the prompt if you need that. And then you will also see over here on the side is those sentence frames and starters again, so you can go ahead and use that as needed. After your journal prompt, we will have our Zoom at 9 a.m. I look forward to seeing you all then. Please, please, please make sure you are coming on time. Remember, you can click right here or it will take you straight to the Zoom. You can also click here and it will take you to the Zoom as well. So just keep that in mind. Then you will have your PE Zoom. You see our little friend stretching. It's the same thing as before. You click on him. It will take you to the classroom website and you're going to press the orange button. Remember, this is at 10 a.m. So we are going to end around 9:55 today, just to ensure that you guys have enough time to go to PE and see Miss H. I know she's going to be really excited to see you guys, so we want to make sure you guys get there on time. Then you will have a break around 10:20. After your break, you're going to come back. You have back to school emotions. You're going to go ahead. You are going to click this smiley face right here. And you might look at this and you say, hey, this kind of looks familiar. Yeah, it does look familiar because we did something that was almost the exact same when we first started school. So our first day, or I think it was the first day of school, we went ahead and did this activity. But we went ahead and we made it a little bit different just so we can do another check-in with you guys. And so you're going to go ahead, you're going to click the speaker here. It will read the directions to you. And if you click the speaker here, it will read the questions out loud to you. Then what you're going to do is you are going to go ahead, you are going to go through, answer these questions. For example, how do you feel about returning back to school after break? I'm going to find the emoji that matches my feeling. I'm going to click and drag it over. Oops. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to explain. You must explain. And you can see over here, I have sentence starters. I feel blank because blank. One reason why I feel this way is blank. I feel blank and blank because blank. And so you can go ahead and use these. So I can say, for example, I feel so eager to see my students again because I missed them so much. And so here I am explaining why did I pick this emoji, this little heart lovey emoji, because I'm so excited to see you guys. And so I went ahead and I did that. And so you're going to go through and you are going to answer these questions using these emojis as well as these sentence starters. Then you're going to go ahead, you are going to scroll down, you are going to see you have a flip grid. I know we love flip grids, and so I'm really excited about this. If you need a reminder of how to do a flip grid, if I go back to my assignments for the day on Google Classroom, I can see Miss Walsh moved the video up, so how to make a flip grid tutorial is available. So if you're like, oh, it's been a while since I've looked at how to make a flip grid or that I've made a flip grid, you can go ahead, you can click right here and it will take you to the video where I show you how to make a flip grid. For your flip grid today, you are going to go ahead, you are going to click on this little computer screen and you're going to see it tells you what exactly your job is. So first you are going to reflect and think of 2 things you've learned and enjoyed from 3rd grade. So 2 things. So maybe it had something to do with multiplication, maybe it had to do with writing. So 2 things that you've learned and that you really enjoyed in 3rd grade so far. Then you need to share 2 things you are looking forward to for the remaining of the school year. And that could be anything. That could be academic, it could be social. So it could be, you know, I'm really excited to learn division, or I'm really excited to potentially come back to school. I'm really looking forward to that. So go ahead, you're going to have a total of 4 items for your flip grid. 2 things that you've learned and enjoyed so far, and 2 things you are looking forward to. So again, a total of 4 items you are going to share in your flip grid. And again, Miss Walsh left the video available on Google Classroom, so you can look at that. Then you're going to go ahead, you're going to have lunch. After lunch, you're going to have a picture of my life activity. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to click on this guy right here on the little selfie stick. And you are going to see that you are provided a slide, and these directions tell you exactly what you need to do. So on the slide provided, you are going to draw or insert a picture on the slide. It could be anything that will tell a story about who you are. A picture of your breakfast, a picture of your school desk. I know some of us don't have desks. We have maybe like a little coffee table, or maybe we're working, at our kitchen table. A picture that just shows us you and what you are experiencing day to day. And then you will write a caption that describes the photo you inserted. And so remember, captions, they describe the picture. And so if you include a picture of your breakfast, for example, you would then make sure that you insert a picture of your breakfast, and then your caption would explain what is the picture. It's a picture of your breakfast. What is your breakfast? Oh, maybe you're eating Cheerios. So you would say, my bowl of Cheerios for breakfast. Boom. And you can go ahead, you can change the color of the background, you can change the font of the caption. Remember, we've talked about this before. And so for my friends who just need a quick refresher, what you do if you want to change the color is you come to background, you click color, you select the color you would like. Maybe I want to do this light green color. Awesome. And so that would be my background. Then my caption, I can go ahead right here. And if I want to change the font, I come up here and click on the font that I would like. I can even make sure if I already wrote my caption, I can highlight it and I can change, I want to do this one, and so on. And so, for example, Miss Walsh, if she was completing this activity, I would go ahead and I would just insert a selfie right now. And so I have my Starbucks right here, and I think this perfectly describes me. So what I would do is I would go to Insert, Image, and you have a couple different options here. You can search the web. You can go ahead and use the camera, which we've done before when we're taking pictures of our work. And so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pose with my Starbucks. I take a picture. And I click Insert. Wow, I look like a crazy lady. That's all right. That describes me perfectly. I put my picture there. And I'm going to say, Miss Walsh loves caffeine. I think I spelled caffeine correct. Yep, it looks like it. And so, boom, perfect. This describes Miss Walsh. And so, awesome. We've inserted that. I've completed my job. Now I'm going to go ahead. We are going to then, after you complete your A Picture of My Life, and again, it could be anything. It could be your workstation. It could be, again, like Miss Walsh, favorite snack or favorite drink, something that is a part of your everyday life. Then you're going to go ahead, you have your digital citizenship job. You have a video and an activity. And so you're going to go ahead, you're going to start by clicking on the video. And you're going to learn a little bit about digital citizenship. So digital citizenship really talks about how you are online. We've talked about being a citizen in person, right, in the community, and your responsibilities in the communities, following rules and laws. And so now we're going to look at how that works when we're online, when we're on the computer. And so you're going to go ahead, you're going to watch this video called Power of Words. You're just going to click on it, and it will pop up, and you will watch it. Then you're going to go ahead, after you watch that video, you're going to click on the game controller, and it's going to take you to your assignment. And you have to watch the video beforehand because it talks about this acronym, STOP, which you will see just here in a second. On question number 3, it says STOP, and that's going to help you answer that question. So make sure you watch that video. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to press the plus button over here so I can zoom in because I want it to make it a little bit bigger for me. And I'm going to go ahead, if I need to, I'm going to click the audio for the directions. I'm going to listen by clicking the audio, or I'm going to read to myself what the directions are, the situation, and then I'm going to go ahead and answer these questions. These need to be in complete sentences. That means restating the question. So you can see here, they even gave you sentence starters, so they're really kind of helping you out. So it says, how would you feel if you were Rainy reading those messages? You would write, I would feel blank. So again, you're restating the question. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to do that for questions 2 and 3 as well. And then that is going to be it for your day. I'm trying to go back. Where was I? Class website. Perfect. And you're just going to go ahead. You're going to clean up, make sure your area is all organized. And that's going to be it for our day today. I'm so excited to see you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you at Zoom. Bye, D1.